A lot of my videos talking about online arbitrage tend to focus on a software called Tactical Arbitrage that lets you scan hundreds of online retailers for potentially profitable products. Not everyone is going to have $90 a month to spend right out of the gate, and Tactical Arbitrage does have a little bit of a learning curve to it. I've been using it for 3 years now, and I'm still always learning more about the program and how you use it more efficiently. One of the first videos I ever actually posted on this channel was about how to do online arbitrage for free, but Keepa is no longer a free program. On top of that, I recently found another program that when combined with Keepa can be a great way to get started in online arbitrage for a lower price. I'll show you Keepa and this new tool I found, give you a little bit of a guide to both of them, and we'll try and find a profitable product or two as an example for you guys. The new tool I'm using is called Celery Amp. Between that and Keepa, you are looking at about $35 a month in subscription fees, but that is a bit cheaper than Tactical Arbitrage, which is $90 a month for online arbitrage. The nice thing is Celery Amp does offer a 2-week free trial, which I'll link down in the description for you guys. Personally, when I was using the 2-week free trial, I was able to find profitable products that paid for the program, so it was definitely a program that will pay for itself rather quickly. We're going to start off on this listing here for a Super Soaker. This is a product I bought and sold recently, but it is no longer profitable because I bought it on sale at Target and the sale is no longer going. So what we want to do first is scroll down to the Keepa Graph, and I'm just going to go over a little bit of the information you're looking at here in case you've never seen Keepa before. This green line here is called the sales rank. The lower the sales rank, the more sales it gets per month. Since this is a Super Soaker, you can see it's a seasonal product. So back in February, the sales rank was a little bit higher. And then as the nicer weather came, the sales rank started going down. This other line you see up here is the price. And you can see how consistent this price has been for the past 3 months. It was at $21.99 back in February, and then over here it's right around $21.99 as well. You also get a couple different pieces of information. You could see how much it goes for regularly new, FBM, FBA, and you can see what the buy box is. Now there's more information we'll see on other listings when we're going through some potential products, but the one thing you want to do is after you look at the Keepa Graph and you say, okay, this looks like a good product so far, you do want to try and go back a little bit longer and see if this is a consistent sales history or if the last 3 months is just kind of a fluke. Now you can see on this year graph that Amazon was never in stock on this product, which is a good sign. You could see last summer the sales rank was way down because it is a seasonal product. You could see the price did go up to a little bit higher at around $23, but not too much higher than where it is now. As you got into the fall, the sales rank went up. People dropped their price because they do want to sell it because, again, it's a seasonal product. But now that we're back into the summer, it is a pretty good product. This is a product, if I didn't buy it on sale and I could find it at a retail price and still sell it for this much, it'd be a great product. But because I found it on sale, it's not something you could consistently replenish. As I mentioned, we'll go dive more into Keepa a little bit later on in the video when we're going through some of these products that we want to look at. But this is just a general overview you want to look at. So now that we looked at the Keepa Graph for this item, let's go look at Celery Amp to see how we could use that to find profitable products. Scroll up here and then I'll open it real quick. So over here on the right hand side of the Amazon listing page, you can see the new software. You can see it provides a ton of information that we could use to narrow down our searches. It has the name of the item, it has the picture of the item, it has what category it's in, it has the ASIN. It also has the sales rank, estimated sales a month. It's got your max cost based on what profit margins you want to find. You can put on your cost price here, has your sales price. It has a profit calculator, ROI calculator. You can see this gives a lot of information like Keepa does with what your buy box is, what the sales rank is, your lowest FBA seller, lowest FBM seller, how much the sales rank drops over the last 30 days. You can see I could sell this product. It's not hazmat. It's not dangerous goods. It says there are IP issues suspected with Hasbro, which personally I don't have a lot of complaints about Hasbro. So it depends. You could scroll down. You see you have a Keepa Graph here again. More in detailed profit calculator. And then this is where we want to go to start doing manual sourcing. So this is a list of the first 10 sellers on the listing. You can see that they're FBA or FBM. You can see how much they have in stock. You can see their price. You can see what their estimated profit is depending on what you put in for your purchase price. And you can see their ROI as well. So what we want to do here is you want to go through these sellers. You want to look at the FBA sellers. You want to see who has a decent amount of ratings. Because some of these sellers, like this one, is a newer seller, so they don't have any ratings. So for instance, if we click this, it opens up this page, which lets you see all the products this seller is selling, and it gives you a ton of information for you to be able to go and find these products online. So you can actually see like what type of brands they tend to sell. Like this seller sells a lot of Bath and Body Works. You can see the seller ID, seller name, seller rating. You can see what categories they sell in. In order to do manual reverse searching, what you want to do is you want to go through these listings. You could see these two here. Amazon is not on the listing, so those are good potential. This one has Amazon on the listing, so we probably don't want to look at that one. But what you want to do is you want to go over to this max cost, and you want to determine whether you can find the product for at least that max cost. So in order to find these products, what you want to do is you want to look at this listing, look at your max cost, and see if you could find it online for less. Max cost is based on what you put in for what you want to find for ROI and profit margins, and then it will say this is what you need to buy it for or less in order to make those margins. Then you can see over here while I'm hovering on it, you also have, you could just open up in a new window, you could search for the product on Google Shopping, and you could open up the Amazon listing. This is why I was giving you an overview of Keepa, because you do want to go over here and look at the Keepa graph to determine whether you want to even look into a product. So for this product, it does have a max cost of $20, which I don't know this type of category that well. Maybe you could find this item for $20 or less, but the Keepa graph looks decent, so what we'll do is click Google. It'll open a new Google page. It'll open a new tab, and then you can start looking to see how much this product costs. You can see here from the website, it costs $24. At Walmart, it's also $35. So most likely you can't find this product for under $20. And you want to go through these listings and just look for this type of thing. So this first item here, I couldn't find for under $20 with a quick search. This item here is from Bath and Body Works. I don't know if you could buy this on their website or if you have to buy it in their store. This one is being sold by Amazon, so you may not necessarily want to buy it. This one looks like it has a decent Keepa graph. It looks like the sales rank is going down, so it's selling more now, but also the price is dropping. So sometimes when the price is trending down, you don't want to necessarily go and buy that product unless you get really good profit margins, because you're going to be chasing that price all the way down until it is no longer profitable. But we could see what we could buy it for potentially. Open it up on Google. So you can see right here at the top, it's at PetSmart for $17.99. And this is recommending a max cost of $13.69. With PetSmart, you can probably buy a gift card. You might be able to get cash back, but you most likely won't be able to get $4 off it. Plus, you probably have to pay taxes on it. So the cost that you need to get it for versus what it's actually selling for at PetSmart is probably too much of a difference, so you probably wouldn't want to buy that. Plus, the price is trending down, so unless you had a really good margin, you probably don't want to risk it. So as you saw on the top, they do sell a lot of products from Bath and Body Works. Also, the seller tends to sell a lot of makeup. I still don't fully understand the makeup category. I'm still trying to learn more about it so I can branch out into other products. But we're going to close out this seller and go on to the next seller, see if we can find something on their page. So here we are back on the Amazon listing. We did this first seller first. Now with the second seller, 136 ranking. They have 49, so this might be a good one to check out. So you can see these first four all have Amazon on the buy box. So you don't necessarily want to compete with Amazon. Again, Amazon, load more, Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. You do tend to want to go past the first several results from what I've seen so far. Usually the first several aren't that great, but if you dig into the seller far enough, you usually start finding more profitable products. This one, Star Wars, I'm definitely gated in. Star Wars gated in. Max cost $7.44. We could check this one out. Open up Google. Walmart is $20. $16.99. So it doesn't look like I can find this product for that $8 or less that they're talking about with the max cost. Let's keep going. More Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Got a lot of Amazon products here. Okay, here's a couple products that don't have Amazon. Max cost $13.98 on this Hot Wheels Mattel Stunt Splash car wash set. Search Google. Kohl's is $19.99, which is a little too high. So it looks like this product is usually going to cost around $20. So not enough profit margin there. Then we have Avalon Hill Betrayal. Looks like a board game maybe. Max cost $33. I feel like you probably could get this board game for under $33. Let's open Google. Yeah, for sale at Amazon for $29.39, which is kind of interesting. GameStop is $52.99. Walmart $24.99. $49.99. Looks like it sells for about $50 retail. So this is the right game at GameStop. The one we were looking before at GameStop was a different game. So this is on sale for $27.99. You could see Celery Amp is suggesting a max cost of $33. So we want to open up the Amazon listing and look more into this product. So you can see the other sellers are selling it for around $55 to $56. Seems like there's quite a few sellers around that $55 price range. Let's look at the Keepa Graph more detailed. You can see these small spikes here where Amazon is in stock for a very brief amount of time and then they sell out. You can see recently the sales rank has gone down and gone back up, but this has quite a few sales and it sells for anywhere from like 50 to 55 up to 60. Over here it went down to 45. So the price is kind of all over the place. It goes anywhere from 45 all the way up to 60. Again, let's look at that year like I was mentioning earlier in the video. You can see right before Christmas that Amazon was in stock pretty consistently, but this year they are not at all consistent. I mean, even at the top end, this sales rank only goes up to 40,000, which in toys is pretty great. Put that back 3 months. Then we want to go up here. Let's open Celery Amp and let's do some math to see if this is a good product. Without calculating gift cards or cash back and taxes and everything, let's just put on $27.99 as the price, and you can see you're making $12.68 per item, about a 45.3% ROI. So this is actually looking like a pretty good product. We just want to make sure it's the right one. I mean, the picture is pretty accurate, so this looks like it's exactly the same product. So you can see the reason it's $27.99 right now at GameStop is because it's on sale. So most likely when you're watching this video, it will no longer be on sale. So again, this is similar to Super Soaker I was showing you earlier, where buying a product on sale is a great way to make margin, but it's not necessarily going to be replenishable, so you do want to buy enough product. The next thing we want to do, considering it's a good price, and it looks like it makes plenty of profit, we want to see how many we want to buy because the sale is temporary. So let's look at the details of the sale and see how long they plan on having the sale. Yeah, they don't have an actual end date for the sale, so we do want to buy as much as possible. Then when this item is no longer on sale, the listing will do really good. So it looks like with gift cards, I could get about another 6.5% off, which pretty much just negates my taxes in my state. On top of that, I get 2% cash back from topcashback.com, which if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description, which is an affiliate link. It does help out this channel. You have $27.99 for what it's currently selling for. You have to include taxes, which in my state is 6.625%. So that's $28,984. Then we want to take off for the gift card, which is 6.5. So that would be about that. And then we're at $27.90. And then there's the 2% back from the cashback website. So I'd be spending about $27.34. If I had to guess, this is a little bit of a heavier item because it is a board game. Let's go over to Amazon. I'm going to put the cost price at $29 to account for shipping charges. And you can see I'm making about $11 each, or about 40% ROI. Now you can see this thing does have 300 sales a month, but you have to factor in there are other sellers on the listing. So we want to scroll down on Celery Amp down to that part where we were looking at before with how many sellers are. You could see there are about 6 FBA sellers, all with a similar price. None of them have too much stock, but what we want to do is say there's 300 sales, so we'll just say 250. There's 6 other sellers. I'll be the 7th seller. So split amongst us, there should be about 30 to 35 sales each. So this has a sales rank of 21,000, toys a game. So you just go over here in 21,000, United States, toys and games, estimate sales. You can see it's even higher at 450 sales per month. So you could potentially buy 20 units of this from GameStop, unless they have a limit on how many you can buy. So it does look like GameStop does have a 5-unit limit on this product. Let's see if Honey can find any additional coupons. So Honey did not find any other discounts. We could buy 5. Most likely what you could do is buy 5, wait a little bit, buy another 5, wait a little bit, buy another 5, and you just have to do a bunch of orders for 5 units each. But just based on buying 5 units on the Amazon listing, we're getting $11.67 each. So at $11 each, you're making $55 off of 5 products. So just on that one product, you are paying for Celery Amp for the next 2 months. So you can see why the 2-week free trial is definitely worth it, because you quickly do find products that will pay for the program. As I was alluding to with the Super Soaker listing we were looking at earlier, you're going to find the best results from profitable products you already sell. Online arbitrage can be like a snowball where one profitable product can lead you down a trail to other profitable products. For instance, when I go to list this board game for sale, I will check out the listing, see who else is selling it, and then see if they have any potential products that I could buy from online retailers as well. If you are brand new to online arbitrage and you don't yet have any products listed on Amazon, one of the things you could do is search for store brands on Amazon to look at who's selling those. For instance, you can look up Bath & Body Works like we saw earlier. Walmart has the brand Great Value you can look up, and Target has Up and Up. You want to look at the sellers selling those products because you know they're doing online or retail arbitrage. I think this demonstrates how Celery Amp can really quickly pay for itself, and it's a great tool to use for manual reverse sourcing. As mentioned, I'll have the link down in the description for that free trial if you do want to check it out. If you want to know about more advanced techniques for doing online arbitrage, you can check out this video here about Tactical Expander Lite. If you found this video at all helpful, don't forget to drop a like. As always, thanks for watching.